Hello again, everybody. Bryony, aka Miss Grims87 here, and this is Road Rash 2 on Sega Genesis. Now, I want to go ahead and get this out of the way right now. I apologize for taking so long in between my last videos. I haven't been doing all that well. I haven't really been in a good place mentally. I'm still unemployed. Been trying for jobs, getting denied everywhere I go. I get maybe an interview or two every month. And yeah, I appreciate the opportunity, but what did it get me if I can't get any farther than that? I mean, it's like, I know good times are coming, but I feel like I've been fighting and scraping by for just way too fucking long. And I figure I gotta get myself out of that mental pit. I gotta realize I've got good things. I've got my health, I've got friends, I've got hope. And what better way to boost my spirits than playing some good games. Now, all that emotional stuff out of the way, Road Rash 2 was made by Electronic Arts, released 1 year after the first Road Rash game, which was already a curious thing for Electronic Arts. They were mostly doing sports games up to this point, and they had dabbled with a lot of stuff in the 80s, back when Trip Hawkins founded the company. But this ended up kind of being, like, not necessarily the killer app for them on the Genesis, because they had games like the Strike series, Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, Urban Strike, stuff like that. But Road Rash holds a place in my heart. I've played a few of those games on the channel before. The first Road Rash way back when. Road Rash 64, I had a lot of fun with that. Okay, enough chit-chat, let's go. I like how when you're flipping through the stages, it's too much for the music to handle. Adjust the pitch, it'll be Vaporwave. Okay, let's go. Going to Alaska. Now, as you can see, if you've ever played the first game, graphics, similar. Sound? Ow! Asshole! Get out of my fucking way, slug! Sounds are a little better. Music is a nice step up. Once again, I think it's still Ron Hubbard who's doing this, or... I know Tommy Tallarico was making music. Oh, no, that wasn't Road Rash. Unless it was, and I don't know. I don't know. I gotta brush up on my history. I spent too much time out of the loop. See, you can tell, like, just by punching and hitting in other cars, like, the sound is a lot more deeper. It sounds more, I guess, visceral, guttural, like, it's I'm pretty sure that's not what it sounds like if you try punching somebody in real life. Believe me, because the only times I've ever done any kind of punching is when I'm taking a punch face. And I can tell you, from what I remember, that's not what it sounded like. I couldn't hear it because I was down on the ground, like with blood coming out of my face at some point. That's a part of my life that I want to bring up. It was when I was in the army. Me again. Bringing up negative shit. Gotta stop doing that. Come on, I'm here to play a goddamn game. This is a game I play with my dad. He and I love playing Road Rash. We do the take turns where you could have, you can alternate between player 1, player 2, or player A, player B in this case, because I didn't bother changing the name. Oh, he had a club. Lost second place. Ah, gone. Public enemy number 1. 5-0 said freeze, and I got spot group from the 80s, 90s. Well, looks like I'm in a good spot. I think, if I remember correctly... Yes! Had the chain! That's an addition to this game. The first game gave you the billy club. This game gives you the fucking chain. Not only can you do serious damage with this compared to the club, and especially compared to the punch, but look what else you can do. Woo! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Okay, see, this is what I was talking about. I wanted to play a game that had me feeling good. And I don't know if I'm gonna be like Road Rash 64 and actually play through this, because this is a little more frustrating. Yeah! Oh, and that car is about to slam into me. And this is the other cool thing, is you get these little animations after a race. If you win, it's usually you celebrating and somebody else walking in like they're wrecked. Qualified 1 of 5 tracks in this level. And just like in the first game, sometimes you'll get either compliments or you'll get some trash talk from one of the other guys. You don't need a big bite to win, brah. Yeah, see, Kakana. It's like, I don't know, Hawaiian? Well, very liberal use of the word brah. Shaka brah! Jeez. Feel like we're about to go right into surf ninjas. Oh, and hey, how about that? We're gonna go to Hawaii. Let's do it. Fucking hell. And just like the other games, you do get the ability to upgrade your bike. Now, unlike Road Rash 64, you don't have to upgrade your bike to go to the next level. All you have to do is just qualify on the 5 races in each level. But having a better bike means you'll likely qualify. You'll do better. So now you got your regular bikes. You got the Shuriken, you got Panda, Shuriken TT, Banzai, you know, all the Japanese names. I mean, because if you can't use Kawasaki and, you know, let's see, Mitsubishi, no, what is it? Suzuki! There we go. I was like, Suzuki, Kawasaki, yeah. If you can't use those names, use these. And you also get these ones that are in the Nitro class, which is, I forgot, sometimes the music sounds like this. It's meant to be like that, it's not a glitch. No, but the Nitro class is where you could actually double tap the acceleration button, B button, and it would give you a nice boost of speed. You know, like Nitro, like frickin', you know, Need for Speed shit. Fast and Furious. Hit the NOS. It could help, especially when you're on these like straight paths like this. Yeah, see, look at it. I've already, you know, started feeling a little better and a little more presentable. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't doing any videos. Like, I gotta be in the right mood for it, and for the last about 5 days, I have not been in the right mood. Maybe this might be a change for the better. Oh, look at that! Viper had a chain. Viper was one of the ones that had a club in the first game. Looks like he upgraded the chain. Oh, there's another chain. God, was that Buffy? Ain't no vampires here, Buffy. Go ahead and just back off. I liking these 90s references. Holy 90s, bro. Tubular. Wait, that was 80s. Oh god. Ow! I knew I was gonna hit one of those trees. I wanna... When you see somebody else running for the bike, you could run over them. I just wanted to add injury to injury. Oh wait, that would have been insult and injury. Injolt? Insultery? Insoldery. Yeah, that's it. Insoldery. Insult to injury. Insoldery. If that word is not trademarked, I'm trademarking it right now. I'm getting with the Patent Office. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm getting with the USPTO Patent and Trademark Office. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Insoldery. Anybody out there want to use that? Hey up. Look at it, first place. See, that's the thing about I think this one compared to the first Road Rash. Ow! I was about to say, oh, they made this one easier. It's like, nope. Got wailed out. Okay, Lawson is one of the guys with a club. He's usually the second place guy. Just like in the first game, you know, like, this game has like 3 guys who are usually close to, you know, they're within the top 3. I think in the first game it was Natasha, Slater, and Biff. No, Slater I think was 4th. But like Biff and Natasha were usually within the top 3. Here it's normally Lawson, Public Enemy number 1, and I can't remember what the other one. Buffy usually is not the 3rd place. But like that's one of the things you kind of remember with this. And just like in Road Rash 64, oh look at that, did it again. Yeah. Just love that sound. And here we go. Now, with this game, the animation at the end is usually the same. Now, the animation after you've completed the 5th race in a series, on a level, that changes. Now, Road Rash 3 kept it going. They kept those animations going, but they changed them up. And they were sometimes a little more funnier, a little sillier, you know, stuff like that. There's Lawson. God damn. Fucking Belle Biv DeVoe looking asshole. Do you think you can perform like this forever? I have quantifiable reservations. Oh, jeez, what are you talking like? Fucking Carlin or fucking Jeffrey from Fresh Prince? Oh, damn. Okay, well, the upside is I finally have enough money to get another bike. Because what it means by cash and trade is whatever money you have plus whatever the value of your last bike was. Like right here, I'm gonna got the Panda. This bad boy is yours. So now, my cash and trade is only equal to what I had because I just spent pretty much whatever money I had, you know, see? I only got $250 left. Now let's go to Tennessee. Here we go. Of course, gotta have that classic, like, you know, bluesy. Oh, look at that. Leslie had a club. Nah, I do. Of course, you can press up and C to hold it in. Now, I can't remember if this actually does more damage than if you just swing it regularly. Like, this allows you to get in position and swing it rather than just, you know, wing it. I don't think it really makes much of a difference. Ooh, forgot the kicks. Ooh, club versus chain. Come back here. Catch up to me. I wanna test this out. Ah. Like that, Natasha. So I got plenty of Joes close to me behind. Now, what sucks about the Road Rash games, at least the classic ones, they really didn't get much attention afterwards. Like, you remember, like, all the Genesis collections, stuff like that came out on, like, the 360 and the PS3, and more recent ones on, like, Xbox One, and the PS4, and Switch, and stuff like that. You know, I like, but they never included any Road Rash games, probably because the, you know, copyright was Electronic Arts, and you have to negotiate with them, you know, pay up money. But Road Rash 2 actually showed up on, I think it was the second Genesis Mini. And it was cool because that was like, whoa, close one. Because most of those retro like consoles, like the NES Classic and stuff like that, they usually just stuck with the companies that made the console. Like, you know, on the NES Classic, Super NES Classic, you mostly had Nintendo games. They usually didn't get many third-party games. So when Road Rash 2 shows up on a retro Genesis console, you know, nearly fully intact, as good as it was back then, maybe even better because now you can play it on an HD screen. I was like, great. And I think, wasn't there a PSP release that had the Road Rash games, or at least a couple of them, something like that? I can't really remember at this point, but like, this is a series that had a lot going for it, but then just kind of fell to the wayside as they approached the turn of the millennium. And they really didn't give much attention to it after Road Rash jailbreak on PlayStation. I think I mentioned Road Redemption, which is a game... Which is a game that was released in the mid-2010s, you know, about 7 years ago, 7, 8 years ago. That was released on PC as well as PS4, Xbox One, and is basically like a spiritual successor. It's a fun game. It takes everything that was great about Road Rash and adds plenty of different elements to it, and also it allows you to use guns. Guns and explosives. Imagine how these kind of games would have been if you were able to put a sticky bomb on somebody, or, you know, shoot a freaking shotgun as you're driving by some. So Roz is another Rasher who, as you could tell by the colors there and the talk, seems a little Jamaican. Hey man, you ride like a monkey on his mama's back. Okay, so that's 3 out of 5. Let's keep going. So it sucks is unlike Road Rash 64, you don't get to keep your weapons. Road Rash 3, which is the next game, came out, I want to say, what, 2 years later? You can keep the weapons. And even then, if you hold up it, you know, where your name is, it tells you what weapon you have. Like it'll say club or chain or punch if you don't have any weapon. Oh, look at that. Snatch the chain again. Ooh. Come on, that was a chain versus chain. I'd like to see where that turns out. Come on. Get your ass back here. Ooh. Slingshot. Not slingshot. Near miss. Sorry, I'm getting my car-related things mixed up. You have to remember, I also played Skitchin' on this channel, which was another game made by Electronic Arts. For those of you who haven't seen it, or seen my playthrough, or know about the game, it's Road Rash on rollerblades. And that had slingshot, because you'd grab onto the back, you would skitch on the back of cars, and slingshot off to give yourself speed boost. Boom. Yes. Brick placed again. Watch out for the oil slicks, and I think I might be dead. Me and my big fucking mouth. I'm surprised it hasn't got me killed yet. Literally, like. But as you can see, like, the music carries over a lot of the instrumentation from the first game. This also leads me to believe that the same composer was brought back for this one. Now, it would get a little more, I guess, contemporized. Like, it would be more contemporary in the third game. Chain versus club. Chain wins. Woo, 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 woo. Unfortunately, we're coming close to the end of this race. I need to try my best to get myself back into first. Stay on the road. Remember, you don't have to get first place to qualify. You just have to be within top 3. In the first game, it was top 4. But they narrowed down the threshold in the later games. Alright. Don't think I'm going to make it, but it was still a good showing. Yep. Not even gonna say it that time. And it's the same animation, so who cares? 4 of 5 tracks on this level. I like. Oh, there's Lawson again. As I tell my clients, you could pay me now, you could pay me later, but you will pay. Lawson. See a lawyer? You know, Lawson. That would make sense. Okay, so last track on level 1. Well, actually, just like the first game, every level has the same 5 tracks. Now, Road Rash 3 would mix it up. They would swap out some tracks. They actually had 7. They had Brazil, UK, Italy, Germany, Kenya, and then the other two they'd swap out now and again would be Australia and Japan. So that was a world tour. That was Tour de Force. I'll play that one on this channel soon enough. Yeah. Gotta ease my way into it. I wanted to take that one. Leslie. Nah. Okay, like I said, you know, things are gonna get better. I just have a delay in my tax refunds, so you know, I'll have money, and that will help me to, you know, get myself in a better state, mentally, physically, all that. It's just, you know, I've been scraping by for so long. But the brighter days are coming. I just wish it didn't have to take so goddamn long. But that's how life is. A lot of us have to struggle. A lot of us have to put together every piece of the puzzle that we have, even if we have half the pieces missing. We just have to be like, it's as complete as it's gonna be. Finally, a cop! Holy cow! Now the cool thing with this game is you can actually beat up the cops. You can knock them off their bikes. In the first game you couldn't. But the second game you can knock them off their bikes, and there's also a secret 6th level that I think is only unlocked either by password or by a cheat device like Game Genie or Action Replay, so like that, which is you're racing against all cops. Although I think they're still skinned like regular racers, but all their names are changed, like Officer 13 and Officer 44 or whatever names they give, because the cops actually have names, but in this game you don't know those names until they bust you. Like in the first game it was O'Leary, O'Rourke, Flynn, and I think there was another one. And in other games would have them based off of, like the third Road Rash would have them based off of what country you're in. Like, Brazil would have its own cop, and Germany would have its own cop, and stuff like that. And then, whoa! It's too close to the end of the race to be messing around. Hanging on. No! Ah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I might actually lose this one. I really gotta shut up. Every time I open my mouth and say, oh, I'm doing alright, I fuck up. Shit! Why did I even try? I lost. There we go, 4th place. I fucking lost. 5th. See, now your guy doesn't go, yeah, yeah. And now you get to be the one that fucks up at the end. Look at that. Bike falls apart. What happened, brah? You want island time or what? Fuck you, kinda. Alright, we're gonna win this one. This episode's not ending until I finish this race. Oh, until I qualify on it. Ah, see, that's the thing. Sometimes the people that have weapons, they won't use them, they'll just kick you. To kick, you do hold down and press C. I don't know why I didn't say it before, not sure if anybody cared, but yeah, I said it now. Ah, I hate it when that happens. A car comes from behind the horizon line and just boom. That's what I was hoping for. Get a bump from the person behind me. Slows them down, gives me a bit of a boost. Kinda, you Hawaiian bra. Kinda, brah! Making kids cry, brah! Brah! Okay, now I really gotta be careful because now that I'm about to lose, my bike is getting wrecked. And remember, you lose all the health on your bike, you get wrecked out and you have to pay for repairs. And that's only level 1, so the repairs wouldn't be too much, but hey, I'd like to not have to pay. Yeah, see? Punch. Officer 53. Got the chain again! Oh man, I'm good at stealing weapons. I just want to be as good at using them. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I got it stolen, and I also lost a lot of health, so I really don't want to even try to mess around with anybody until I get some health back. Get on the right side. Remember, not in the UK. Everybody drives on the right side. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to catch up to these guys. If I do, it's going to be by luck. Wait. Spoke too soon. I did it! Yeah! 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 Yes! First place. Now here we go. Different animation. Cop car shows up. Tells you to get away. And it's like, oh, oh, there they go. Hey! Qualified on 5 of 5 tracks. There we go. We're moving on. Big deal, brah. So what? Throw a party? Yes, I throw a party. I won. Now if I go to the bike shop, we can compare the money that I have. Unfortunately, I definitely don't have enough to get the next bike, but that might be something that comes later. But for right now, this was just, you know, me starting to ease my way back into this. Try to get myself feeling a little better. And I definitely had a little fun, so maybe I'll carry that on and get back to some of the other games, because remember, I still have Cool Spot and Star Fox 64. I don't want to leave those hanging, especially since my Star Fox 64 video just passed 100 views. So good on that. I'd like to keep that good thing going. I'm sure maybe some of you guys would as well. Alright, well, enough of that. Time to wrap this one up. As always, it's Brian E, aka Miss Grizzlies87, saying thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for playing along. I appreciate you guys putting up with me. I'm sorry if I was, you know, quite negative throughout this video, but you know, I just had to vent. Get it out of my system, and it's actually helped me feel a little better. Good times are coming, and I'd appreciate if I could share those good times with you. So until next time, y'all take care now, and I will